Taking a live look now at the state capitol, a late night for Colorado lawmakers rushing to push through last-minute legislation before the session ends tomorrow night. And they were very busy today. The Senate giving final approval to a handful of bills, and those include a bill expanding legal protections for transgender people. Also one creating a new committee to oversee the handling of sexual assault forensic kits. Meanwhile, the House gave final approval to a bill that makes it easier to form a union. This session officially ends at midnight tomorrow. Now, it's unclear if Governor Polis will sign all of those bills pushed through today. He has been reluctant to signal his support for several that will reach his desk in the coming weeks. And one of those limits landlords' use of algorithms to set rent prices. So Denver 7's Ryan Fish tells us why there are concerns with the final version of the bill.
With supply surging, Denver metro rents have dropped to a 3-year low, from an average of $1,875 in 2024 to $1,819 this year.
This is not a huge drop in rent, and people are still feeling the burden.
Zachary Newman, whose nonprofit helps families facing eviction, thinks rent should be falling even more, given vacancy rates are at a 16-year high.
What that says to me is that prices are sticky, and it suggests that the way landlords are pricing does not actually reflect vacancy rates. Instead, there might even be an attempt to keep prices high despite the fact that vacancy is going up and up and up.
I took that concern to the Colorado Apartment Association. They argue with inflation ballooning in recent years, this rent drop is significant.
Truly astounding that rents today are lower than they were 3 years ago. I mean, there's no other market segment out there like that.
Last week, Colorado lawmakers passed a bill meant to further protect renters. It would ban landlords from using AI algorithms to set rent prices. That cost Denver tenants an extra $136 per month in 2023, according to a report released by the Biden White House in December.
We need to hold landlords accountable and not allow them to engage in collusion and price fixing.
At one point, the Apartment Association supported the bill, but now says the final version is too broad.
No one disagrees that any communication platform shouldn't be used for price collusion. That's easy. But when you start defining what price collusion is, that's when it gets technical.
The bill bans 2 or more landlords from using the same algorithm and entering into a price-fixing scheme. But the bill doesn't define what exactly represents a scheme. Denver 7 reached out to the sponsors for clarity, but didn't hear back. Either way, the association says algorithms aren't about setting the highest price, but a competitive one.
Otherwise, people price by trial and error. And in the rental market, if you guess too high, then your unit sits there.
It's unclear whether Governor Polis will sign the bill. His office told me Tuesday, quote, Governor Polis looks forward to reviewing the final version of the bill as passed. In Denver, Ryan Fish, Denver 7.